guys, another awesome video. Today we're going to be discussing and showing all my new people. So, now you guys already seen all my people, but I didn't discuss them. And I have new people. So, we're going to talk about my first character. Well, not my first character, but he's my best. I ranked him up to exponential, and he creates an energy wave that breaks the floor and deals damage to its target and all enemies hit, dealing 150% on his base damage and applying 5% defense to all hit enemies for 3 seconds. Cooldown 25 seconds. Now this, if you rank it up all the way to level 10, it deals 200% damage. So, but I don't have that much, as you can see. And this attack is great. And it really does a lot of damage. It does, for me. Oh, you guys saw my other people. For me, it does 105,000 damage. I don't know how much it does for you, because my Omni-Man's level 179. Okay, next one. Oh no, we're gonna talk about the second skill. When fighting against humans, the whole team gets a life leech of 1%. Yeah, that's kind of trash, not gonna lie. Next, oh my god, this specific, very, supersonic, that is just, it's broken. He flies incredibly quickly 3 times from one to another, dealing 180% of his attack damage with each hit. Cooldown 18 seconds. Now this is actually broken. You know why? Because if you rank it up all the way to 10, it quickly invincible flies incredibly quickly 5 times. That's hitting all the people, every single person, dealing 195% damage. Tell me that isn't crazy. That's how it's broken. And the next attack, we're gonna talk about my attack. So, if your invincible is freaking omnipotent plus, this video is not for you. While fighting with a last line of defense ally, the team's ability cooldown is reduced by 5%. Now this is pretty good because, of course, the rank ups. You need to rank up your skills. Reduced by 10%. So that's how it's better. And I don't. Alright, next one. Robot. He's exponential. Now this. Robot is so freaking broken. His finisher is healing. Literal healing. But the cooldown is 25 seconds, so you might be able to heal for like two or 3 times in an intense fight when it takes a while. So that's not very good. Let's see if they rank it up, it still is. Now this guy just explodes with healing energy, healing the teams that are the people that are alive. Sure, it might not look like it did much because the people are hitting them so fast, because I have 2 times speed in my matches. They're hitting them so fast, and they just quickly take away that damage. So, but it still gives your attackers a chance to more time to fight back, and maybe more time to hit their finisher if they're really close. But that's more like an Eve thing, and we'll talk about that later. Now, second ability. When fighting against Mary to the mob, Robot increases the team's healing effects by 10. Now this is already a guaranteed chance because his finisher is literal healing. So that's kind of broken. And if you rank it up all the way to 10, 30%. Rank your skills up, guys. It does a big difference to your characters. And yeah. Next one, Alan the Alien. You guys already saw this, but yeah, he's new. Is he? Did I show him in the last video? No, I barely got him yesterday. And he's Elite Plus, level 159. So, yeah. So we're gonna be talking about my skills, which are only 2 because that's okay. Alan grabs a giant rock from space and throws it to the furthest enemy, dealing. Okay, so you know how this is already a good start without saying the percentage? It takes away their support people. So if they have Robot as omnipotent, it's gonna go for them because they're the farthest, because they sit in the back. And it does, dealing 600% of Alan's defense as area damage. I think you guys already know. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's good. It's amazing. 700? You rank 10 and dealing 700. Yeah, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Next one. I haven't really seen this one. What is it? Alan increases allies' energy resistance by 20%, not energy and energy damage by 20% when fighting against heroes not of this earth. So, not from heroes of earth. So, Alan, because he's from worlds beyond. So, if you find another Alan, that will work pretty well. Our next person, Adam Eve. Like I said with Robot, it gives them a chance. With his first skill, it gives them a chance. No, don't see them. It gives them a chance. It gives the attackers a chance to have more time, have more time and deal their finishers. But this, you know how this is even better? Adam Eve creates a shield equal to 5% of her max HP on one of the allies with least HP and herself, lasting 5 seconds. 5 seconds is a lot because the cooldown's 22 seconds for Alan, cooldown 25 seconds, cooldown 18. You know how it's really good on Invincible? Because the cooldown's only 18 seconds. And it'll give him a chance. It gives him 5 seconds to, and maybe it gives, or if she shield Robot, and it's just them two, the two supporting characters, Robot have enough time to heal them both, and take out the people, maybe. And that's just so good. And when fighting against a member of team, the team's shields bounce back 5%. When fighting with any. I thought it said against. So you have to have from team, and I have Robot. So and he was in the team, so that will work. Good, very good. Next person, Monster Girl, Elite Plus. This is oh, this attack is actually really good, and for me, this is like the top 3. Yeah. So the first best tank is Conquest. I don't have Conquest, but I've heard great things about Conquest. And Alan is second place. He's just an amazing tank. And then Monster Girl. It's just, I don't know, but it's just so good. Wait, does she have more health than? She has more health than Eve, Robot, Invincible, almost. Yeah, that's just crazy. And if you would get her to, if you rank her up like crazy and level her up like crazy, yeah, she's gonna have a lot of health. Now her skill. Monster Girl stomps in the ground, dealing AoE damage around her for 120% of her attack, stunning any grounded enemies within 0.25 seconds. That's not it. Then she punches the enemy in front of her, pushing them back while dealing 190% of her attack damage with an additional life leech of 11%. Cooldown 20 seconds. For me, that's an amazing attack. And her second attack, Monster Girl increases defense of Guardians of the Globe allies by 5.5% of her HP. So, Rex, Immortal, Dupla Trash, who else? Bulletproof, Robot. Yeah, that's pretty good. For the GDA ops, and you could create some teams. And this one, you could create like a Guardians of the Globe team with Monster Girl, and they'll do a lot of damage. Okay, don't want you guys see that. And yeah, it's pretty good. Battle Beast. They nerf Battle Beast like a lot, like so much more than they did in the show. He's just, why does he attack so slow, and my questions are, why does he attack so slow, and why are those only the attacks that he hits with his hammer? Like, it's just so slow. His first attack is so slow. It takes 5,000 years, and his other attacks with the other attack kind of fast, but it's still slow, which is why I didn't keep him in my team. I had Monster Girl on my team, and then I had Monster Girl on my team for quite some bit, and then I got Alan. And if you're wondering, where is Immortal? I use Immortal to get Robot to Exponential, because he's mid-mortal. And his skills. Battle Beast pulls his mace away and starts to attack his target with his claws. Next to attacks, dealing 180% of his attack damage with 100% critical chance. While hitting the enemy, he consumes all targets' wounds, healing for 6 seconds. I didn't know that. His max HP for each wound. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know all that. I just knew he'd scratch them. Yeah, but that's amazing. That's amazing. Claws out is amazing. I'm gonna charge it. That's amazing. And second attack. When fighting against Viltrumites, Battle Beast adds a 5% life leech to the team. So any Viltrumites, so Nolan, Mark, Oliver, Athula, Conquest, Anissa, and Lucan. So yeah, that's actually pretty good. Here's one of my new characters that I was just talking about. Anissa. She almost does more damage than Battle Beast. Because Battle Beast is an Elite Plus, that's why he does more damage. And Anissa is just... It's overpowered. Like, okay, so she drop kicks them out of the fight, but no, that's not it. She flies to them and then she uppercuts them into the air. Anissa punches the enemy and then punches them out of the battle duration for 2 seconds, dealing 350% of her base attack damage in total. Is that not overpowered? For me it is, but I don't know, but you guys. Universa. Or Universa? Yeah, that's how I say it. She's one of my new people. I just got her today, like not too long ago, like an hour ago. Yeah, I just got her. Universal thrusts her staff of leadership into the ground and releases an electric wave that deals 160% of her attack damage to all enemies, reducing their energy defense by 35% for 7 seconds. Cooldown 25 seconds. It's kind of like Monster Girl. Her attack deals all people on the ground. So this one, she thrusts her staff to the ground. She flies down, thrusts her staff into the ground, and blasts an electric wave, dealing 160% damage to all players on the ground. Shapesmith. You guys already know I have him, and I only have one Shapesmith, so I only have his one skill. Shapesmith grows extra arms and grabs 2 enemies with the lowest and max HP. The 2 allies with the highest attack, he applies 150%. I didn't know that. Of his base attack damage to each grabbed enemy and increases each grabbed ally's attack by 5% and lifesteal by 30% for 4 seconds. I didn't know that. I thought he just grabbed them. He just grew extra arms, grabbed them, slammed them down. What? He does all that? I didn't know that. Wait. Oh shit. Russ Livingston. Why did I get him to... Why? You guys are wondering, why did I get him to exponential? For food! And I heard he was pretty good. Kinda. Yeah, mostly for food. His skill is Russ throws a wave of sequids. Is that how you say it? Sequids? Creating a huge column around the target, deals 175% of the hero's max HP as area effect of effect damage and stuns all enemies inside for 1 second. 1 second, really? Okay, that's actually pretty good. Attacks by allies gain a 5% lifesteal when attacking humans. So like Isotope? I don't know. Lucan! Another one of my new people. You guys are wondering, where are you getting all these new people from? From the mystery event shop. That's where I got my other Alan not too long ago. And Ellie plus them. This is very OP. When I came back from school, I saw that I went straight to the event shop. I went on my phone and went to the event shop. And I saw that it was for free. And guess what the 4 characters I got? I got 2 Rust Livingston's. I got Nissa and Lucan. First try. Literally. So, I don't know how lucky I am, but yeah, that's crazy. Now his skills. Lucan slaps one random enemy, pushing them and dealing 125% of his base attack damage. Okay. A Lucan increases his defense by 50% for 5 seconds every time an ally or enemy Viltrumite dies in the battle. That's actually pretty cool. He's he's actually the worst Viltrumite character in the whole game, but it was free, so I took it. Rexplode, I elite plus them. Rexplode throws yeah, I think you guys all know this. He creates a big bomb and just throws them, and then does a ton of damage. Base damage for 3 seconds, cooldown 15 seconds. Yeah, this pretty cool. Right back at you, buddy. That's what it's called. Rexplode increases his team's critical chance by 5% when fighting against invaders. So, like, Flaxons? Like at the start of the game when you fought Flaxons? That could have been pretty useful. War Woman. Yeah, I think we all know this. War Woman increases her team's attack by 2% for each original Guardians of the Globe present in her team. Wait, what? That's her second attack. War Woman targets a random enemy and spin towards them, dealing a total of 300% damage over 2 seconds. Cooldown? No, 10 seconds. That's pretty cool. Kid Omni-Man, this is actually a new one. Actually, his finisher is actually super crazy. Like this. Oliver dashes towards the enemy with the least defense and flies through them. Did you hear that? Flies through them, dealing a granted critical hit of 200% of his attack base stat. Cooldown 21 seconds. Yeah, you heard me. Flies through them. What did he do? He flew through one of the Mauler twins. That's pretty cool. Mauler twin. You were just talking about him. We were just talking about you, buddy. The Mauler twin targets a random enemy and dashes toward them, pushing anyone in the way. When he reaches the target, he applies a 1-second stun and deals 300% 5% damage on impact. Target only. To target only. Cooldown 13 seconds. 13 seconds? What? 13 seconds? That's crazy! Anime. Oh, this is just my extra animes. Darkwing. Yeah, I got him to Elite Plus. Better food. Darkwing throws a handful of shurikens, dealing 350% damage and decreasing the target's attack by 15% for 4 seconds. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. When an enemy kills a human ally, Darkwing stuns the enemy that performed the kill for 1 second. What? What's that gonna do? Okay. Battle Beast, that's just my extra Battle Beast. Definitely, the clone Mauler Twin. Increases his team energy attack. Wait, we didn't read his second attack. That's the other Mauler Twin. Increases the team's physical attack by 4% and their physical defense by 4% for each Mauler on the team, including himself. Oh, so I shouldn't have ranked them up. I shouldn't just all make them a team. Ah. Wait, no, because he has to be Elite Plus to have that. Okay, yeah. Increases the team's energy. Wait, it went up. This one. Mauler Twin shoots a big rocket at his target, dealing 300% base damage and applying a burn, dealing 120% base damage per second over 5 seconds. Cooldown 17 seconds. That's pretty cool. Titan. I really don't want to read all that. Did I show you guys this? Or was it a new one? Screen goes through. She goes invisible and flies through enemies. Yeah, pretty cool. See, so suddenly, yes. This attack is overpowered. The hammer. Cecil brings the hammer down on this target, damaging all nearby enemies for 100. Yeah, you heard that. Not 100, not 200, 800% of Cecil's defense stat, removing 1 buffs from them. Cooldown 27 seconds. Is that not OP? That's OP! That's just my extra monster girl, my Black Sentinel. Okay, yes, he's elite. Black Sentinel unleashes his inner power via a strong explosive of energy. But he does not do that in the show. But he got buff. Like, bro, why can they not do this with Battle Beast? Generating a 10% bounce back shield for 5 seconds. This pushes the enemies, dealing 350% base damage and taunting them for 5 seconds. Cooldown 20 seconds. That's pretty cool. Isotope. Yeah, he just teleports somewhere. That's pretty cool. Martian Man. Yeah, what's good, Martian Man? Yeah, he just makes his hand bigger, stretches his hand bigger, and then hits the enemy. Does 380% base damage and yeah, let's keep yes. Multi-ball. I really don't want multi-ball. I got him while trying to get another extra invincible. So I really don't want him. So yeah, he just creates 3 copies. I don't care. Man, I don't know. Yeah, he generates a shred of lava and yeah, does dealing 150% damage, applying bomb damage. Yeah, then it gets him on fire and does damage even though if he's dead. Flexion later. The Flaxen later smashes the ground with both hands, dealing 120% damage over time. The attack deals 110% of his base damage per second for 5 seconds. Cooldown 16 seconds. Great. Aquarius is almost OP. Because it hits everyone with water beams straight out of the ground. So that's pretty cool. To the Titan, it uses symbiotics tentacles, dealing an attack in front of him. Enemies take 400% of his base attack damage and suffer 10% attack. What? That's crazy. Damon Darkblood. Yeah, we don't really care about him. No one wants him. Yeah, just extra person. Yeah, extra person. Curse. I never knew on God's green earth that I had this person. Who in the world is this person? Curse. Cast a lightning bolt, dealing a 400% base damage per second for 2 seconds and applying a 10% defense reduction for 3 seconds. Curse can't do anything while using his ability. So that's the one downside, even though I'm never gonna use him in the world. Cooldown 15 seconds, no one cares. Why do I have an extra one of him? Yeah, that's everybody, guys. Oh my god, that took so long. That's pretty cool, dude. See you guys in the next Invincible Guardian of the Globe video.